Shit could get menacing, frightening, find help. Sometimes I scare myself. Shit could get menacing, frightening, find help. Sometimes I scare myself.
Too loud. Welcome back to Too Loud. Yes, we are back.
We are back, yes.
I know the schedule is getting people a little confused, but
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
yeah.
5 days a week? Not anymore. But we'll come back. It could come back.
We'll get to you. You know, it's more concentrated loud than it is just a lot
Loud.
of loud at once.
Because apparently sometimes we get too loud. So we had to, you're right, put it all together. And today is List Wednesday. We are not going to drop that tradition. We have a list today. It was my job to do the list. And with everything going on in basketball, since basketball seems like it's taking over the sports world just because of the playoffs, I was looking at a particular curse.
No, that's not the reason why you did curses.
No, that is the reason why. The reason why I did it is because I saw a particular curse and I was like, okay, the Clippers curse is unlike anything I've ever seen in my whole life. And I'm like, wait, how many curses are there? And then I broke it down and looked at a bunch of curses.
Oh, the curse was of the Canadians because they're in the Stanley Cup.
No, it's more, definitely more the Clippers. And you'll see why because of the list, Al. We'll see why because of the list.
Yeah, so what? This is a list of just
List of curses, sports
like
curses,
ass
regular curses.
and damn and fuck and cunt and bitch.
Like superstitious things that happen and like specific to specific people, specific events. An example of a curse is like the Chicago Bears, like the Billy Goat curse. They were Chicago Bears, sorry,
Cubs.
Chicago Cubs. And then they were cursed for like fucking 100 years until that one broke. So that's the only difference. These curses are still curses today.
So they're active curses.
They're not retired
They haven't
curses.
been broken.
Not the Cleveland Cavs curse where they fucking broke that, or not even the Cleveland Cavs curse, just the curse of all of Cleveland.
Philadelphia curse.
The Philadelphia curse. Yeah, the Billy Penn curse, where Philadelphia didn't win since 1987, but then the Phillies won, so that ruined everything. The Great Bambino curse, the curse after the Red Sox traded Babe Ruth to the Yankees. They were said to be cursed and never win a championship. They've honestly been winning ever since the 2000s have hit. But no, not any curses like that, Sal. We're talking about some active curses. Are you interested to hear about these curses?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to go into the top 10 curses of all time. Yeah, Sal. And bring in the guy.
Number 10.
Perfect. So, people from the Philippines, they like karaoke. And in Filipino culture, at the bars, they usually have a lot of karaoke machines, like just at every single bar.
Okay.
And some would say they like karaoke a little bit too much, Sal. Kind of like you.
Karaoke.
And they like the song a lot, My Way, by Frank Sinatra. So the 10th curse is the My Way curse.
This is such a convoluted intro.
Frank Sinatra made the song like he popularized it in 1969.
I had it my way.
And would have been good if the My Way song was on, but we're doing scary songs.
Don't want
Scary songs only.
to get cursed.
And there's a legend that if you play it at a bar in the Philippines or do karaoke in the Philippines, you will die after. And I mean, it's cursed because these are all weird happenings. Like a security guard shot a guy because he was off key. Then another guy, I guess, just didn't I think he didn't sing it a little right. So then they strangled him and fought him after. Like they found him outside the bar and they kicked his ass after. But there's been reported 6 deaths after people have done the My Way curse. It's like taboo to do it over there. Sal,
wait.
Would you do the My Way curse?
Wait. Someone else kills them for doing My Way wrong.
Yes.
It's not a curse.
It's a curse.
It's not how curses work.
It's a top 10 curse, yes.
No,
because every single time someone hears it, it's almost like a demon goes into them like, I must kill. It's like when people...
No, that's not how it works. It's
like Catcher in the Rye wasn't a curse. It was a curse because they would put it into people's minds to go kill somebody.
No, they just killed them because they sang the song wrong and it was disrespectful or
but
something.
But it was all random ways.
It's like
though.
if
why,
you step on a gangster's shoes, you're gonna get shot. Like that's how it works.
But the thing is, why is there the most deaths after the My Way song? Why
because they don't like that song. That's just don't sing the song. It's a rule, not a curse.
No, it's a curse, Sal. I think you.
That's not how curses work. A curse would be if, like, I'm singing my way and I got a heart attack, or when I came home from the Philippines,
Sal,
my plane
this
crashed.
isn't an episode of anime.
This
is real life here. That was a curse.
That's not how curses.
Weird happenings are happening to some people after a specific song. It's a curse.
It's not like they get hit by a bus after the thing. No, the guy
Okay.
just shot him.
So will you sing My Way in the Philippines?
No, because
Why? Because it's a curse.
it's not a
If you're
curse.
scared
It's a
of the
rule.
curse.
Don't sing my way, or you're gonna get
Oh, you're
jumped.
gonna get the highway?
Yes.
Oh man, that was a number 10
That's not how
curse.
curses
The My Way
work.
curse.
Oh my god, this list is already off to a horrible start. Number 9.
The number 9 curse of all time is the Superman curse.
Okay, that's an actual curse.
Yes. So the Superman curse refers to like a series of like misfortune and events that happen to like people who play the role of Superman. There was George Reeves, who starred in The Adventures of Superman. He died from a self-inflicted gun wound. But I mean, is that just suicide, or he just accidentally shot himself? I don't know. Like that, it could just be some Superman
It
happenings.
was a mystery though. Like everybody was like, "Well, why would he shoot?" Yeah, it's a mystery.
Yeah,
Unsolved.
then there's not George Reeves, but Christopher Reeve, which South Park makes a funny, skit about him and how he likes to, suck on like fetuses so he can get stronger to beat Gene Hackman. But anyways, he was the portrayer of Superman in 4 films. He fell off a horse, got paralyzed, ended up dying 9 years later from heart failure. Which that's a curse. That's a curse to you, Sal? Like just random heart failure.
No, him falling off the horse and being the opposite of Christopher Walken is what made him.
Yeah, we don't have to go. And then even Lee Quigley. Yes, Lee Quigley, who played Superman as a baby. He was baby Superman. He didn't even play the actual role of Superman. He was like, oh look, that's baby Superman, and he's like, oh goo goo, I'm a baby. He died at the age of 14. So
Didn't even mention like the Hollywood, the first Superman, like in black and white, he like died mysteriously too.
See, it's just I just thought that it was a settled curse after Lee Quigley. Like you just played a baby of Superman, and you die at 14. Like
nothing's happened to Henry
that's
Cavill, but you never know.
Oh, he's pending. I know he could fall off a horse, which we don't want him to. I'm just saying, curse is fucking real. You know this when you play the role of Superman, but that is the number 9 curse.
Now we're Brandon Ralph, but Brandon Ralph's career just died. Number 8.
The curse of St. Patrick, aka the Montreal Canadiens curse, aka the curse of Patrick Roy, one of the greatest. Roy? It's Roy. It looks like Roy, but he's French, so it's like Roy. So Patrick Roy.
Is that the curse that no one gets pronounced his last name?
No. So in the Stanley Cup, they sat down Patrick Roy. They sat him down. The Montreal Canadiens did in the 1993 Stanley Cup, and they traded him the year after, and they were like, and everyone was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why the fuck would you trade he won 2 goalies of the year, 2 Stanley Cups with him, and 2 Stanley Cup MVPs, and then Patrick Roy just looked at the Canadiens straight in the face and said, look at here, fuckers. You are not going to win another Stanley Cup as long as I'm not around. And what has happened since then? Patrick Roy went on to win 2 titles with the Colorado Avalanche, 1 MVP of the playoffs, and 1 goalie of the year. Patrick Roy has been flourished since.
And the Canadiens have sucked since.
And the Canadiens have won 24 Stanley Cups up to 1993, which is obviously the most decorated team in all of hockey. But since 1993, Patrick Roy's curse has lingered. But now they have a chance, Sal. Chance to break it. Do you think
yes, this is what made us think of the curse.
No,
this was our segue.
I was thinking about the Clippers
from the last episode.
I was thinking about the Clippers curse.
Anyway,
Clippers curse.
But that curse might be broken anyway because of a Uber Eats commercial. Like the old coach and Patrick Roy are like, yeah.
They squashed the beef.
They squashed the beef.
They literally buried a hatchet.
Well, they might have, but so if the Canadiens win, it has to get off of your list.
Wait, did they get like a big slate and they wiped it with a rag, like to wipe the slate clean?
Okay, we're moving on. They're just taking other people's jokes out.
That was the number 8 Montreal Canadiens. Isn't that what we all do?
Number 7.
Number 7. This is actually a good song to go with the number 7. It is the Busby Stoop Chair, also known as the Chair of Death, or also known as the Dead Man's Chair, which is too many nicknames for a chair. And if your chair has that many nicknames, you run right away. This chair was allegedly haunted after Thomas Busby. Before his execution in the chair, when he got killed in 1702 in the United Kingdom. He said, if anyone ever sits in this fucking chair, they're gonna fucking die. And what has happened since then?
Everybody
fucking. So there's a rumor, or not even a rumor, like it's real.
It's true.
It's true. They would have it at a
bar.
At a bar, but I was trying to think of like what city it was in. But they have it at a bar, and and pilots would come over all the time. Yes, and they would come and they would be like, "Oh, hey, that's the death chair. Let me just sit in it." And they would never fucking return from war.
No, they would just have the chair there and then not tell them what chair is the death chair.
And
those pilots would never return.
So now they hang the chairs in a museum so people can't sit on the chair. And the real question I have is, why didn't someone just destroy the chair then?
Because that just lets the curse free from the chair, and then it could just go on and attack anybody.
But it's only going to attack one person, not all of us.
No, the evil is locked in the chair. And bozos still try to sit in the chair and they die.
It's Busby.
And they still die when they try to sit in the chair.
Yeah, they're...
It has 100% kill KD rate.
That's true.
That chair is crazy.
But yes, that is the number 7 chair. Honestly, probably the scariest of all the curses. That's actually... maybe could have been number 1, but these curses are better.
Number 6.
Number 6. The number 6 curse of all time is the Honey Bear's curse.
Ooh.
Also known as the Bears having no cheerleaders, because George Halas passed away, unfortunately, after the 1985 Super Bowl. What?
Okay. He was like 100, but all right.
But still, unfortunately, you know, like okay. I'm glad George Halas died. When George Halas died, I was jumping out of my mom's thoughts because 1985 I wasn't even thought of. George Halas passed away. He gave the rights to the Bears to his daughter, as you know any good father should do, because I'm not gonna bury him like Sal's trying to.
Bury him.
Anyways, as soon as he gave it to his daughter's like, "Hey, we spent $50,000 on these cheerleaders. Why? Like, I'm jelly. I don't want these cheerleaders around. Like, I'm too jelly. I'm too jelly.
Am I the cheerleaders in this situation that you're jelly of?
The reason why she was also jelly was because the cheerleaders were also doing nude photo shoots for Playboy back in those days.
Does she look like George Halas?
Yeah, she thought it was crass. Anyways, I used a new word. Fucking unlock me. And then she disbanded the Honey Bears, which were the Bears cheerleaders, and the Bears haven't had cheerleaders or a championship since, Sal. Sal, would you correlate the Bears championship with the Honey Bears leaving?
Yeah.
Would you correlate that curse?
No, yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. Yeah. So, like, they need cheerleaders. And I don't understand why they just don't bring cheerleaders back. I guess because the daughter's still alive and she's still hating. But, like, Playboy, like...
Playboy's not a really a thing anymore.
Yeah, you can...
Only fans is, if anything, worse.
Yeah, oh, no. I thought you said something else that was way too loud. But, yeah, you don't even have to be, like, a chick to be in Playboy anymore. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, and also, there's a couple of teams we barely figured out that didn't have cheerleading squads. The Browns don't have a cheerleading squad. Now, you think about
it.
Giants don't. You always watch Giants games, do they? No.
I don't think so.
But yeah, but you haven't paid attention to them, so they're not important, if anything. And definitely the Buffalo Bills don't have one.
Yeah, it's too cold.
Yeah, but I mean,
they have Bills Mafia, though.
But you said the Packers even have one.
They do.
And it's still cold over there, so what's the excuse there?
But they give them, like, these jumpsuits.
Yeah, it looks horrendous. But, yeah, that was the number 6 curse, the Honey Bears curse. When we come back, we're going to top it off with the 1 through 5 curses of all time. Make sure you check us out at Too Loud with Sal and Ryan. We got a lot of funny stuff on our TikTok and Instagram. Go check it out. We are back. We are
Too Loud.
Too Loud.
Always here. I get too loud when I'm staring at candles.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles. Oh, that shit is on?
Too loud.
Let me drop some shit like this here.
Too
At night
loud.
I can't sleep. I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark. Visions of bodies.
I know, I'm scared of all these curses, Sal.
Walls just staring at a nigga. I'm paranoid sleeping with my finger on.
But welcome back to Too Loud with Sal and Ryan. We are doing the top 10 curses of all time. Thank you for listening once again. And Sal, are you impressed with my 10 through 5 so far?
I mean, a couple of those aren't actually curses, but I am informed.
Okay, we'll go over them
It's
again.
good to know that, you know, there's the Stanley Cup has some stakes to it now.
Number 10 has the My Way curse.
That's not a curse, though. That's just a rule. Don't sing it or they're going to kill you. Like, it's not like a curse is some spooky supernatural occurrence. That is just do this and you will get stabbed.
But,
It's not a curse. It's not a curse's word.
Number 9, the Superman curse. Everyone who plays Superman will probably die or fall off a horse.
I mean, anybody who plays anything is going to probably die.
Or fall off a horse.
Or fall off a horse.
Montreal Canadiens, Patrick Raw curse.
That's what he said.
Chair of Death, the Busby Stoops chair.
That one
also
probably
known as-
should be higher because
It should
it's
be.
100%.
But
Like,
you'll see.
no one stops that chair.
Nah, you'll see it. And it's a fucking chair, which is scary, dude.
Like, I want to see The Conjuring about that movie where they're just like, oh, there's something weird here.
And they
Let's
don't
sit in
wanna-
the chair. And
just
then
don't
somebody
sit-
just dies. And like, fuck.
And then 6, the Honey Bears curse.
That was good, too, because I didn't even know that the bears were cursed. I thought they just sucked. But
some curses that didn't make the list. The Universal Title curse cell.
yes,
Anyone who wants the Universal Title.
unless you're Goldberg or Brock Lesnar. Like, those are their only belts.
And
Or
that's
Roman
why.
Reigns. But Roman Reigns also got cursed because his cancer came up the first time he won it.
Yeah, but no, it's a little too fresh, and I feel like wrestling's really scripted. So they
But
scripted
no,
to be a curse.
everybody who gets it either gets hurt or, like, they have a horrible year with it. Like Seth Rollins, where everybody just started hating him when he was, like, cool. Or they lose to Goldberg in 6 seconds.
Yeah, the Rockefeller curse didn't make it either. The curse of all the rich people are just like, wow, we're stupid rich, and stupid things keep happening to our family. Yeah, because you sold your soul to the devil.
That's a curse, technically.
Yeah, the Vikings curse, which isn't really a curse, but it's just, fucking
They
Vikings.
just haven't won.
Fucking Vikings, dude. Like, theirs is really, that's really bad, though, the Vikings curse.
There's just nothing there's no reason, there's no blame to give for the Vikings losing. They
There's no
just suck.
blame. It's just they fucking suck, and it just doesn't make sense. And they're good too. What are you talking about? They even put together the Randy Mossy, which is one of the best offenses of all time, and the 27 Club curse, because we realize everybody turns 27. Not everybody dies at 27.
And not everybody who dies at 27 is like a famous rock star. It's just a coincidence.
But yes, we are gonna go with the 5th curse.
And then I worry free, but that's bullshit. I got a little boy to look after.
Number 5.
The number 5 curse, and I guess my dad's favorite artist, Britney Spears.
Free Britney. Free Britney.
Is the Madden curse.
Number 5?
Number 5 is the Madden curse.
Wow, these must be some very powerful curses because this is one of the most powerful,
Yeah, so
famous
I
curse.
could just go all the way
in
back
the
to Garrison
world.
Hurst. Remember Garrison Hurst? Exactly. You don't remember. He used to be good on the Niners. Then after you got on Madden,
He was
missed
a
2 full
Madden
seasons.
cover?
Huh? Yeah. In 1999, the first Madden cover.
I thought Barry Sanders was the first
No,
Madden
then
cover.
after that was Barry Sanders and Dorsey Levens.
Who the fuck is Dorsey Levens?
Exactly. So what happened was Barry Sanders was supposed to be on the Madden cover.
Yeah.
Then he fucking retired during training camp that year.
Because he
Then
just quit on being
Dorsey
alive.
Levens was supposed to be the next up and coming because he went off one year on the Packers, and then he broke his leg and sucked for the rest of his life.
Oh
It was
my
never the
God.
same. I mean, Eddie George, after he had a monster game in the Super Bowl, got injured
Broke
and
his ankle, right?
never, ever got back to the same thing. Yeah, broke his ankle and never got back to the same. Dante Culpepper had his time with Randy Moss, was going off on the Vikings, then got traded to Dolphins, started to suck
But
ass.
that was also the wide left year? Like they lost to, so
No,
they
no.
should have made the Super Bowl
No,
that
no,
year,
that
though,
was
right?
1998 was the
Oh.
year. No, that was the year. So that year was legendary, and I'm gonna just say real quick is because they were gonna kick the Broncos' ass in the Super Bowl, but they lost. So then they let the Atlanta Falcons play us, and we stomped them out. It was a great. We would have lost to them. There's no doubt.
Okay.
Marshall Falk, Mike Vick. Come on, the Mike Vick curse. The year after he fucking gets busted for killing dogs, blah blah blah. Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis
Got
fucking
arrested.
Got arrested for murder.
He
Luckily
didn't
got off
murder.
case.
He just didn't tell somebody who
No.
who did the murder.
Sean Alexander, remember when he was good? Then tore his ACL, never came back again.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's just so many fucking people, Sal.
Even Tom Brady lost in the Super Bowl.
Tom Brady lost the Super Bowl after
Patrick
he was on the Madden
Mahomes
cover.
dislocated his kneecap.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes did dislocate his kneecap. Only people that have really broken is Tom Brady won it one time because they always put Tom Brady on it. And Patrick Mahomes, even though he did pop his kneecap out,
No, Tom Brady lost the year that he lost to the Eagles that year.
Oh.
The year he was on, because that was the year after 28-3
Okay.
that he got put onto the
And
list.
now Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady are on this one. Something bad's gonna happen to one of them. It usually does.
Spooky.
Even when Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald were on it, Troy Polamalu got hurt and only played 6 games throughout the year. And after winning the Super Bowl, they didn't even make the playoffs. and then Larry Fitzgerald just hurt himself in the first game of the playoffs, so then couldn't help him go farther. But yeah, that's more than enough proof.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's at number 5. Number 4.
Number 4 curse is the base god curse.
And
the little B curse.
Oh, no. I'm not even.
You don't remember when base god cursed James Harden for stealing his cooking?
This should have been number 1.
OKC? Yes, Al, but it all began in 2011 when KD dissed Little B's music. If anything, KD is the worst one. He dissed Little B on Twitter and said, like, no, like, his music sucks, whatever. And then Little B's like, oh, yeah? He's like, all right, the bass guy wants to speak. Oh, no, that's when he actually did something else. But he said Kevin Durant will never win a title. He tweeted after he said Little B is a whack rapper, the bass god curse on Durant. And you know what's funny?
He made the song for Kevin Durant.
Made all that. And it was great because Kevin Durant couldn't win. He went to the finals, then lost against LeBron. Then he's like, no, still fuck Little B. He fucking took the Warriors was up on them 3-1. 3-1, dude. And fucking choked that fucking 3-1 lead when he had two of the best players, two arguably of the best 5 players in the world on that same team.
Even Ibaka.
Yeah, even had fucking Ibaka, who's the fucking glue. KD had no chance of escaping this shit. No fucking chance. And then James Harden's still trying to escape this shit because he still hasn't gotten base god's blessing after he stole his fucking his cooking dance to do his his little 3-point celebrations. But then it obviously got lifted from KD after he went to the Golden State Warriors. And coincidentally, what happened right after that? They won the championship. That showed that the curse isn't retired because James Harden is still getting affected by this curse real hard.
How dare you disrespect base god by putting him at number 3?
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying there's these curses. There's a lot of strong curses out there, man.
Yeah, but
he only cursed one human being.
Because he's not a vengeful god unless you antagonize him like you're doing right now.
I'm not antagonizing him. He's in the top 5 of curses of all time. If anything,
he's not 3.
He should be happy. He's not. He's in front of the chair.
You should be happy?
Yes. He should be happy. He's in front of the chair. It's not like he's on our show doing anything. If he's on our show doing something, I don't give a fuck. Fuck base god. You want me to say it?
No, don't say that.
And I don't mean that, base god. It's just Sal's pissing me off, so I'm gonna say fuck you.
No, don't.
Then leave me.
Sorry, base god. God damn it.
Let's move on to the number 3 jinx, and you'll see why.
This is number 4?
It's number 4.
God damn it. Number 3.
You know what's stronger than one guy jinxing someone? 2 guys jinxing someone, and that's why the Too Loud jinx is stronger. And you know why?
You know what? It might be.
Because it's spread to more people than just his 2, James Harden and Kevin Durant. And I mean, it was strong because 3-1 deficit. That never fucking happens. James Harden's one of the best players in the world. Can't fucking win, even bringing down KD with this curse in New York.
No, we brought down the Nets because we both picked the Nets to win Game 7.
And if anything, we really brought down the Nets because we're like, oh no, the Nets are going to win the series now. And as soon as that happened, Bucks turned it right on. And we have done that constantly with football picks. Every single time we pick the same team, we pretty much are right 20% of the time when we pick the same team.
If that.
If fucking that. Because we get surprised when we choose the same team and it actually works out. So, our Too Loud jinx is a fucking phenomenon, and I don't wish it upon anybody, but is there anything we could do to stop it?
I don't know. It's mainly your fault because you're the one who jinxes everybody.
I'm really hard at jinxing.
It's
unlike anything I've ever seen.
Spooky power, and then between your spookiness and my wrestling knowledge, like nonsense, where they're like, "Oh shit, we got to change up the script because that makes sense." It just hits it twice as hard.
Because what doesn't make sense too is when I talk all the shit in the world in fantasy football, I lose every fucking time. When I don't say something the whole year and I'm like, good game, guys. Nice. Whatever. I win. But it's hard to do that and not talk shit. So I think I have this weird power where I know how to fucking jinx things like that. Because even Austin tells me too, my coworker, like I'll literally be like, hey man, we haven't been to that house in like a year, like 2 months. We'll literally go to that house the next fucking week or days after. It's fucking creepy, man. It's fucking creepy. I hate my power, and with you, it gets amplified for some reason.
Yeah, so I'm not even. This is why I don't want you picking any of my Cowboys on fantasy because they always have a horrible year.
So what happened when I picked Dak Prescott and I was all eggs on Dak Prescott this year? What happened to him? Broke his fucking leg. Too Loud Jinx is unlike anything I've ever seen before. That is why one person cursing someone is not as strong as two people cursing someone.
I guess we're stronger than Base God.
No. Don't put me in that. We're not stronger than Base God. Our cursing powers are because we're terrible.
Number 2.
Now, you know what's worse than two people cursing someone?
Oh my god.
A whole team just fucking sucking, and there's nothing you could do about it for years and years and years. But Bobby Lane curse. Yes, one man cursed them, but I feel like it touched so many other lives after that.
That curse is still going on.
It's still going on. Bobby Lane, for you guys who didn't know, and for people who didn't know, the Lions were actually people who were winning NFL championships before they were called Super Bowls and got the Vince Lombardi, whatever, tag after that. They won, or Bobby Lane, quarterback, helped them win 2 championships in a span of 3 years. It was very impressive. Why would you trade him? I don't know. Literally the year after he won the Super Bowl was the quarterback. They fucking just traded him out of nowhere. Like, it had nothing to do with fucking anything. They traded Bobby Lane, and after they traded Bobby Lane said, "You motherfuckers." And I'm just speaking as Bobby
probably
Lane.
like 20 something at this point.
Yeah, I know,
almost
you
30.
motherfuckers. I'm just saying it as him now. You guys won't win for another half a century, for fucking 50 years. And what have the Lions not done for 50 years? Shit. And they have arguably had one of the best receivers of all time and one of the best running backs of all time. Two of the best receivers. Who?
Calvin Johnson and oh wait, no, never mind.
I was like, do not say Kenny Galladay is one of the greatest. Yeah, Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders, two of the best at skill, arguably top 50 football players of all time, and have done fucking nothing with it besides win one fucking playoff game against the fucking Dallas Cowboys, which didn't make any fucking sense at the time. But that's funny though. But what's not funny is on the 50th year, the Lions
that's even funnier than what you not said.
No, it's not as funny. What you said, well, what happened to you was fucking funny. No, on the 50th year, they went 0-16. That was the 0-16 year. Bobby Lane, you cursed the fucking shit out of them, man. Our curse is not that strong. We can't make a team suck for 57 years, 60 years. Like, no matter how hard we try.
Their entire existence.
Like, when have the Lions ever been good? Ever! Besides when they beat the Cowboys, and that was it. That's literally it.
You realize we beat them since then, right?
Yeah, I understand you beat them, but you understand that the only playoff win the Lions have are against you guys. Like, the only playoff win they have. Thank God you guys didn't let it happen again with Matt Stafford. But yes. Number 2 curse, Bobby Lane. Why the fuck would you trade? It's like trading Patrick Mahomes like next year. Oh, go fucking bye, dude. See ya. Bobby Lane curse.
And now the most powerful curse of all time. Greatest curse of all time.
Yes.
Number 1 curse.
Curse you don't want to be a part of. This curse you do not want to be a part of. It's scary. It's like a big shark coming to chomp your balls off and take your manhood and run with it. And if you have a vagina, oh my god, I don't even know what happens there. But anyways, the number 1 curse, the worst curse,
so the shark just
strongest curse of all time.
The shark just grabs your balls and runs off.
Okay, you want more?
I mean, at that point, yes. I'd rather it just eat me entirely.
Oh, no, but that's the point, though. It's literally worse than death. It's a curse. The Clippers curse. The curse of the fucking Clippers. The Los Angeles Clippers curse. It's plain and simple. And you know when it started? In 1981, when they were bought by one Los Angeles real estate agent. What's his name, Sal? You know why you don't know him? Because we're not friends with fucking racists. Donald Sterling. Donald Sterling bought them from Buffalo, brought them over here. They became the Los Angeles Clippers, and then they fucking sucked right out the gate. From 1984 to 1991, didn't make a playoffs. The only time that the Clippers they only had 2 times. This is the 3rd time now, but I still think it's stupid. The first time when they had their glimpse of hopes, when they had Elton Brand and Corey Maggette, and they finished like 2nd in the division.
Did they have a young Lamar Odom too?
Yeah, they had a young Lamar Odom, and Chris Kaman.
And Baron Davis, right?
And they went to the 2nd round of the playoffs. Clipper fans like, yeah, fucking 20 years of shit. No, 20 years of nonsense. We're finally winning a round. And then they got bounced by Steve Nash. Then their second ray of hope was with Chris Paul. Yeah, we got everybody. Lob City. Literally had fucking Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, and Blake Griffin surrounded by Jamal Crawford, Matt Barnes, they were surrounded with great role players that fit the part. They even had Mo Williams at fucking one point. This team was solid, dude. Couldn't fucking win a championship. Couldn't even go to the Western Conference Finals. Now, fast forward to now.
Did they blow a lead?
Oh yeah, they did blow. Or was that? Yeah, they blew a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, with Chris Paul.
Chris Paul and then blew a 3-1 lead, and then at that point you're like, wow, they're really cursed, aren't they? No, like, there's no way that when Kobe leaves from 2010 all the way till LeBron gets there in 2020, we're not gonna win something between that, right? We're not gonna actually be relevant. Wrong. They didn't do shit. They literally were just the 1 seed, got bounced second round every single time by like the Warriors or some other team. And then finally, now they have Kawhi Leonard, literally probably a top 15 player of all time.
And Paul George.
And they have Paul George. Perfect fucking duo, dude. They surrounded him with Marquise Morris, Serge Ibaka, name more people, Sal. Reggie Jackson. Think of people from last year.
They had like Lou Will last year.
Lou Will. Montrezl Harrell.
They have Rondo now.
They had Rondo. They had surround themselves with all these fucking role players. And what did they do? Well, lost after they were up 3-1 on the fucking Denver Nuggets of all fucking people. Paul George gives you 2 performances under 10 points. Kawhi Leonard tries but can't carry a team because he's not a leader like that. He's just like, oh, I'm just gonna be quiet and shoot shots. If you're okay with that, I'm cool. So then that's what's going on with them. Fast forward to now, they've made it to the Western Conference Finals. And you know what's funny? And you know why it's a curse out? Because Clipper fans are so like, what does a curse do to you? Like mess with your mind, like alter your state of whatever?
I guess.
That they are happy that they went to the West. Like that's their finals. Like right now they're like, wow, the curse is broken. We went to the Western Conference Finals. That's it. So how happy aren't you when your team doesn't win a championship?
Hey.
Like are you ever happy that the Celtics?
That's a weird way to
take
that question.
Are you happy when the Celtics lose in the Eastern Conference Finals? Are you like, wow, I can't believe we did it?
No.
Yeah, and all Clipper fans I've talked to have been like, well, if we lose, at least we gave it everything we got. No, that's not how life fucking works.
They haven't gotten this far before. They're in a new territory.
Okay, but
also,
the Suns haven't gotten this far since 1993, which is like literally only 7 years after the Clippers were bought into LA. So and why aren't they acting like that?
Okay, also, and they are acting like that. They're kicking everybody's ass.
Well,
like,
they're kicking their ass, but the Clippers aren't acting like that.
The Lions have had worse times than the Clippers.
No.
What do you mean no? Yes.
Okay. So the problem is, it's curse, but you could also see like.
And they actually have a curse. It's just that the Clippers
free agents
are a new team and they suck.
Free agents don't like to go to Detroit. They don't want to go. Detroit's not glamorous. No state free tax. Nothing like besides like, unless you like rock and roll. If you like rock and roll, then Detroit's your town.
Motown
or Motown, that's your town. But LA, how can you not sell it to people in LA to come and make a championship team? How can you not build a fucking championship team in the city of Los Angeles? The Clippers need to move, get the fuck out, go to Las Vegas, and we will love them. We would go to all the Clipper games. If anything, we might even become a little bit of Clipper fans at that time.
Okay, you know what seems like more powerful than that curse?
What?
The Chris Paul curse of just not doing
my
shit
God,
because they're gonna blow a 3-1 lead to the goddamn Clippers.
I was waiting for. I was like, when is he gonna mention certain curse that he thinks is a thing?
You could have put them on the list and it would have been fine. You could have put them above the fucking My Way curse because that's. I guess this is actual curse.
Because what it is I literally have every single time I think the Clippers have exactly what it takes. It's almost like the new age Cowboys, not the old school Cowboys, the new age Cowboys. You're like, wow, they have everything of what it takes. They have, but you guys aren't cursed because you guys have watched it. But the new age Cowboys are like, oh yeah, we have everything. We have all the pieces. What's gonna go wrong, right? And then some weird nonsense always happens and gets in the fucking way of them winning a championship. Just like the Clippers, it's gonna happen to them every year. Kobe said they're the JV team of LA. Kobe has an opinion about every single person. I could source him on anybody. Source him on you too, Sal.
Probably.
He said you're a mustachioed bitch.
I took that to heart.
No, I didn't say that. Sorry, Vanessa. Anyways, yes, the Vanessa curse, if anything, is gonna be stronger in the end.
Yeah, that's
as soon as you say curse. Fucking anything wrong about Kobe, she's gonna pull your toes in the middle of the night. But that was the top 10 curses of all time. Sal, are you impressed?
No.
Are you scared?
I'm scared. I'm a little scared.
What are you scared of? That we're gonna get cursed from the backlash of this?
I'm scared of Vanessa. I'm scared of Lil B. Like, and you should be scared that Chris Paul is gonna blow this.
Oh my God.
And I know you are.
I'm not.
You
I'm
are
sweating
scared.
a little, but
Yeah.
I'm not.
Because you're realizing he's worse than the Clippers.
Oh man. Well, that was all the curses. Let us know what you think at Too Loud Sound, Ryan. Available where all social media is available. When we come back, we are going to do our 2 loudest minutes in all of sports entertainment podcasting. When we come back, right after this.
Welcome to my nightmare. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna feel you belong.
Oh, yeah.
This is Too Loud Minutes.
2 loud
We're gonna get
minutes.
2 loud.
2 of the loudest minutes in sports entertainment.
Someone say it's the sexiest. Too Loud Minutes.
You'll never have 2 loud minutes.
Too Loud Minutes.
2 loud minutes.
We'll be back at the Carpenter Lounge next month.
2 loud. Or like next week, July 8th.
Oh shit.
2 loud minutes. 2
Nah, it's
loud.
July 1st, asshole. June 30th.
Did you talk? Yes, that's like in a week. It's literally in a week. 2 loud minutes.
Alright, we'll go in 3,
2 loud
2
minutes.
loud
2 loud
minutes.
minutes.
So, the
2
WWE
loud minutes.
ranks the New Day as the greatest tag team in WWE history. Is that a stretch by the WWE, Sal?
Not a stretch. Technically, they have the most title reigns at 11. They have the longest title reign of all time back in 2015, where it was like over a year and a half. And they haven't broken up, which every tag team ever does. So, yeah, New Day. New Day rocks.
Brock Lesnar and Goldberg are good.
Yeah, but they haven't teamed up yet. GTA 6 is finally going to come out in 2025. It's going to be Vice City, but
better.
in PS5 version.
Oh shit. So if you wanted to wait for it, you gotta wait longer?
Yep, 2025.
Alright, sounds good. Kodak Black threw $100,000, yes, 100K. It looked like it was for a music video, but he threw it off his boat and into the ocean. Are you tired of Kodak Black just being a dick?
I've been tired of Kodak Black. How does he keep making our news cycle? God damn it.
The only one, man.
Zlatan has a movie coming out about him.
Oh shit.
September 10th in Sweden.
It's gonna be the greatest movie of all time.
About the greatest player and human of all time.
Dude, he's literally one of the best promoters in soccer history. But that's not in WWE history because soccer is WWE. He's like in the
No,
10,
he's solid.
10,
He's like about
15.
CM Punk level.
Yeah, he's as good as them.
Yeah.
My phone died, so I gotta go to this. Bill Cosby got released from jail. Any thoughts? Do you want the hot Cosby?
Dude, just, you know what? We're good. Your top 10 mom was defending Bill Cosby, being like, yeah,
If
he's
anything,
out.
that's breaking news.
Woo!
Well,
Your top 10 mom, Claire Huxtable right
you
there.
want your wife to stay through thick and thin, even if you are a monster, an evil, evil monster. That was 2 loud minutes. You'll never find someone too loud like
Louder,
us.
like, minutes.
You'll never find 2 louder minutes. Thank you again for listening. Remember, tune into the top 10 curses of all time. Some of the curses are right here. We got a little bit of Lil B. James Harden. I know most people don't like him, but that's my hero. We got this big curse. Oh, don't forget about that curse where Sal's head is. Sal's cursing it. Yeah, that's right. It's right there. Oh, Superman. But yes, thank you for listening once again. We don't like monsters like Bill Cosby, but we will always be too loud.
Minutes.